how to create a culture with a remote team. At BestSelf, we have been working remotely since day one. We have never had an office. Since then, we have hired people from all over the US, all over the world, a lot of time zones, and almost every person that we've hired is someone that we've never met in real life before we started working together. But despite this, one of the things we've been able to do really well is creating an incredible culture despite not seeing each other in real life more than a couple of times per year. Peter Drucker is famous for saying, culture eats strategy for breakfast. So in case you think this is some woo-woo thing, studies have shown that there is a direct correlation between a healthy, productive team and a company's bottom line. So if you're new to either being on a remote team, managing a remote team, then this video is for you. Now, part of our hiring process is a huge piece of how we get such incredible people to work with. So if you want to learn more about that, I have a video on the hiring process. This video is just about the 9 things that we do to create awesome culture. Now, one of the common things that I hear often about one of the cons of remote working is communication. Because communication when you're remote and not in the same room needs to be so much more purposeful and intentional, because unlike real life work environments where you see people every day, maybe you hear people in meetings or you have lunch together, or you go out after work, or you have water cooler chit chat about the latest Netflix show, you don't get any of that when you work at a remote company. I mean, you have to get on a Zoom call and then you talk about how Game of Thrones ended. However, we're all humans, we're not robots, we are just working remotely. So how do we create a culture that makes people feel like they're part of something so that they show up as their best and they care not just about the company, but about the people that they work with? So at BestSelf, we have been able to do this really well, and I want to share with you the 9 things that we've done since the beginning that has worked awesome. Number 1 is we gift package our products. So when someone joins the team, we pick up all of our products or get them in the warehouse, put together a care package of here's all the stuff that we sell, try it, use it, because you're gonna be much more aligned to the mission and the goal of the business if you know and can actually use what it is that you're selling. 2 is video meetings. So we don't do meetings where you're just calling it in, no just phoning it in. You have to be on camera, wherever you work best. Sometimes, we have someone in a co-working space, sometimes you're at home, sometimes you're in a cafe. Doesn't really matter. I just want to see your face, and the whole team can get to know each other more, because you lose so much already with not being in person. It's really important to get that video for your meetings. Number 3 is Monday Standup and Success by Friday. So every Monday morning, we do a 15-minute meeting where we talk about the goals for the company and then what we're gonna do this week to find success by Friday. Then on Friday, each person, we round robin. I usually pick the first person, and then the next person picks the next person, and we go over what we did that week, and it helps so that the whole team knows what everyone else is working on, what the big projects are for the company, and has really worked well with, again, being intentional with our communication. 4 is shout outs. So at the end of every week, we do weekly shout outs so that people can give each other props for the stuff that they've done this week, whether it's a project, whether it's, dealing with a problem, or however they showed up. Each person will give another person on the team a shout out so that, again, we're showing appreciation for the other people that are, helping move things forward. In-person retreats, number 5. Twice a year, we bring everyone together for an in-person retreat, and we work, of course, we plan what we're going to be doing the rest of the year, but we also just hang out. We rent a big Airbnb, we do fun things, we play games, we do, indoor skydiving or escape rooms. We've done those a bunch, and it's just a fun way for the whole team to get to know each other more, and also just hang out, because that translates later when we're working remotely, because you learn, someone's sense of humor or what it is that they like to do, and it becomes much more of a personal relationship. Number 6 is celebration. So birthdays, work anniversaries, life accomplishments. Someone on our team is having a baby in a few months, so he shared his ultrasound in the Slack group. So we celebrate, you know, if you've been with a team 2 years, 1 year, a lot of times it turns into a love fest as we all share what we love about this person. And again, just another way to build that culture within the team. I also do monthly one-on-ones with everyone where I meet with them and figure out what they're working on, what they like working on, where they want to be, what they don't like working on, what's going on with them personally. It's a really good way to keep a pulse on everyone. Number 8, I didn't know what to call this, so I call it fluffy stuff. What I mean by that is fun things. So in Slack, we share memes, we share GIFs, we share pictures of our dogs and our cats, and it helps people, again, get to know each other more, get to know, you know, their sense of humor, add some humor to it. And so that's really important. You don't want, again, we're not robots, we're humans. How do we make work fun? And 9 is virtual Secret Santa. So this is just an example of how we took something from what you would do in a physical environment and we made it virtual. So every year for the past 4 years, we've done virtual Secret Santa where we each get, you know, pick a person, and then we have a budget and we ship them whatever their thing is and they have to keep it, and then we all get on a Zoom call and open the gifts. It's really fun and it's something that we will continue doing because it's so much fun, and I'm always looking for more examples of that type of thing. And then lastly, I know I've already done 9, but a secret 10 is we always say good morning in the morning and end the day. So much like you would in a physical office where you say good morning, in Slack, each person, as they get up, and we have people all over the world, so, you know, it can stagger from like 3 in the morning until, you know, 11, depending on where they are. They will say good morning, and it helps people understand, okay, I'm here in this environment, like physically by myself, but there's a bunch of other people who are also here, and they're saying good morning, and we're all working on the same thing. And those are just some of the ways that we bring people and culture to life at Best Self. It's been an incredible journey, and one that I didn't know that I would be experiencing when I first started it, but it's amazing. And it's even better because we do these retreats sometimes and I realize I haven't met someone in real life and I feel like I already know them. So we have to be purposeful in creating and driving the culture, especially when it's virtual, because there's so much that we take for granted when we're in a physical space seeing someone every day. Now, I hope you like this video. Let me know in the comments if you have any other cool things that you've seen or would like to see in a remote company culture. I'm always looking to explore and add more things. Not too many. My team get mad when I do that. But I hope you like this video, and I will see you in the next one.